Hi, my name is Rebecca Powers with SLCT, and here is what's happening in Sterling and Lancaster. The 7th annual Let's Move 5K will be on September 9th at the SDA Village Church at 75 Sawyer Street in Lancaster. Registration is at 8:30 a.m. and the race starts at 10 a.m. For more information, call the church at 978-365-2043. The Assabet Valley Master Singers will be holding open rehearsals on August 27th and September 4th at 7:30 p.m. at the Church of Nativity in Northborough. New members are welcome. For more information, call 978-562-9838. There will be a Harvard flea market on Saturday, October 6th. They are currently renting booths to interested parties. To reserve a booth, call 978-456-5085.
I'm Lex Thomas, editor of Sterling Meeting House News and roving reporter for Sterling-Lancaster Community Television. I am very pleased to be here today at the gorgeous and historic Lancaster Library, and I am with Ursula Wong. Ursula is a board member of the Seven Bridge Writers Collaborative. Now, Ursula, I was not interviewing you at that time. I interviewed Paula Kastner, who of course is such a driving force behind the collaborative. Yes. But it's hard to believe how long ago that was. That's going back 3 or 4 years. And at that time, there were, 2 writing groups available, and things were just getting rolling, and now this is such a going concern. So thank you so much, and welcome to doing this interview with me. And tell me about what is going on with the Seven Bridge Writers Collaborative this fall.
Well, first, Paula Kastner does a tremendous job expressing our intent and our growth. She's been with the board from its conception. I'm a relatively new member, having been here for about a year, but Seven Bridge fills a gap. There are important writing organizations in the state, Grub Street being one, and the Berkshires has at least one organization. So in the central part of the state, there is a gap. There are a lot of people who write historical fiction, horror, all sorts of things. And Seven Bridge the Seven Bridge Writers Collective tries to provide resources for that collection of writers. So we've gone from a few workshops years ago to 5 workshops. And these meet on a weekly basis and provide writers real connections and real opportunity to improve their work with peers and sometimes with people who may know a little bit more or a little bit more experienced. So it's a good way to vet some material a writer might have, and it's a good way to meet writers, and it's a good way to learn, because we also have many classes and Saturday seminars, monthly Saturday seminars, so it's a fabulous place for connections and learning. And
that's so important because, of course, I'm a writer, you're a writer. We know how writers' brains, as a matter of fact, we had a great conversation just before we started about writers' brains and the problems that writers encounter with deadlines and whatnot. But one of the things that I find in dealing with writers and in mentoring writers is that sometimes people feel very shy about getting out amongst other they're worried about their work being critiqued. They're worried about maybe not being advanced enough for a certain program, especially if they're just starting out. And one of the things with Seven Bridge that I have really noticed over the years is its real inclusivity. Really, everyone is welcome, and there's something here for everyone.
Oh, absolutely. And I get that a lot. People come up to me and say, oh, I have a story, I have a manuscript, and I know it's not good enough. And, I think one thing is that writing a story or, getting it published, getting a novel done, getting a book done, it's a process. So it might start with just one person reading a first chapter, but, it's a process whereby the material is seen by others, feedback is given, you improve through the feedback, you learn through the feedback, and you just get better and better through this process. And by taking your material through a workshop or going to classes and becoming a better writer, you make it so that the end product is good.
One of the things that I've really noticed too is that, I've told writers, something, just go. You don't have to say a thing. Just listen, just take it. And sometimes I find that those are the people that then really do open up, because then when they actually get a feel for the group and get a sense that this is really a very helpful thing, that they really do open up. Now, how do people find out about this? There is a wonderful brand new website.
7bridge.org is our new website, and we have a collection of material there. We have the calendar, so this is where people can find our workshops, our critique groups, our Saturday sessions, classes, all sorts of things are on that one website, 7bridge.org. And we also have a blog. We have interviews from speakers who will be coming to our Saturday sessions. We have guest speakers once in a while, guest bloggers. So it's a very interesting collection of information, but that's our heart. That's our heartthrob. Anything about Seven Bridges there.
Now, aside from being on the board, you are also, I know, a historical fiction writer, and you are going to be doing a seminar yourself. I think you said in January. Tell us what that's about.
Yes, I'm doing two things for Seven Bridge. One is a Saturday session, and that's going to be on writing, on editing for writers. So this is the process of what you as a writer can do to improve the copy editing, the proofing, and even the content of your material. So I still advocate going to a professional.
Of course.
However, with a mindset of keeping costs down, this seminar talks about what you as a writer can do to improve your material. And then I'm also part of a workshop. I'll be doing a workshop with two other folks, and this is a once a week session, and we'll be talking about different writing techniques like backstory and foreshadowing and so forth, doing examples, but it's a very much hands-on practice kind of session.
And you have a book in the works right now, I believe?
Yes, I'm doing number 3 of a series called the Amber War series. It's about the Soviet occupation of Eastern Europe, and it begins with Amber Wolf, which is a World War II story. It proceeds to Amber War, which is about the occupation, post-war World War II. And the latest, which will be released November 1st, is Amber Widow, which is a modern-day tale of the politics between Eastern Europe and Russia.
Oh my goodness. I certainly look forward to reading that, and I'm sure that the amount of research and whatnot is enormous.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for talking with me today about Seven Bridge Writers Collective. This is a wonderful, wonderful group. Do look them up on the web if you're a writer in any stage of the process, whether you're beginning, whether you're experienced. Come on down. It's friendly. It is a lovely group of people, and something that I think every writer can benefit from. Thank you so much, Ursula.
Thank you.
I'm Lex Thomas, editor of Sterling Meeting House News and roving reporter for Sterling-Lancaster Community Television. I'm here with Barbara Bartlett. Barbara is the new town clerk here in Sterling, and this is my first interview with you, Barbara. So first of all, welcome to Sterling. Well, I know you're a resident here as well, and congratulations on your new job.
Thank you.
And I know that you're going to do great things. Now, what we're talking about today is, of course, there is a primary coming up, and on September 4th. And of course, with the primary always comes the whole question of absentee ballots. And I know that that's something that you're working on right now. Tell me, first of all, what is an absentee ballot? Who can qualify for such a thing?
An absentee ballot, you can qualify if you are going to be out of town for the election during normal polling hours, or if you can't get to the polls because of a religious reason or
Disability.
Also, the state is saying right now that because it's the day after Labor Day, that if you're going to be on vacation, you're worried you won't be back in time to make it to the polls, you can also apply for an absentee ballot.
Now, how does this work? How does one get an absentee ballot? When do you have to look after this?
Okay, well, we received the ballots a couple of weeks ago. I put copies of them on the website, samples on the website. So you can review them there. There's an application. I also put a link to the application. So you could fill that out and mail it in, and we can mail you a ballot, or you could stop in and you could fill one out for a family member to have one mailed to them, or you can vote in person.
Okay. And now what is the deadline for absentee ballots?
It's 5 p.m. on Friday, August 31st.
Okay.
So the day before the weekend.
The day before the weekend.
And we will be open until 5 o'clock that Friday.
That Friday, that's right, because normal hours here at the Butterick Municipal Building, of course, normally closes at 11:30 on Fridays, but on that Friday, on August 31st, the building will be open until 5 o'clock, and you come to the town clerk's window, right? And that is on the first floor. When you come in the building, you go up the stairs or take the elevator and just find your way to the town clerk's office. It's going to be a busy season for you with elections and primaries, and of course then the annual town meeting coming up in May, and so we will be talking about that again. So thank you so much for the information, Barbara, and once again welcome and congratulations on being our new town clerk.
The town of Lancaster has started its seasonal weather chlorination. The DEP has mandated that they treat the town water for the summer months. Lancaster residents may notice a slight chlorine odor in the water. On August 21st, the Sterling Senior Center will be holding a free event to create your own stepping stones. For more information or to sign up, call the Senior Center at 978-422-3032. The 2018 Greek Festival will be held on September 14th and 15th at the Holy Trinity Greek Orthodox Church at 1319 Main Street in Fitchburg. This event will include music, food, and dancing. For more information, call 978-342-1216. I'm Rebecca Powers, and that's what's happening.